Hello, everybody, and welcome to this installment of Hootie's Hot Seat, where we take a closer look here at athletics at Keene State. I'm your host, JJ LeBlanc, and today I'm joined here by sophomore forward for women's soccer, Allison Kenyon. Allison, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, of course.
So, what made you choose Keene State, and how did you get into soccer?
Well, I'm from New Hampshire, so I came to Keene State, or I found Keene State because I'm from New Hampshire. And my parents lived Keene, and they showed me the town, and we stopped here just a few times on the way visiting other schools, and I really loved the town and the area and the team. And I got into soccer. I've played soccer since I was 4, so I loved it, and I started club when I was 13, and I couldn't get enough of it, so yeah.
So, not to just completely change the subject, but you did have an injury this year. What goes into rehabbing and just the mental hurdles that you have to go through to get over something like that?
Yeah, I tore my ACL and a few other things in my knee, and it was about a 9-month recovery without soccer, and I have never gone that long without soccer, and it was a lot, and I spent so much time in the weight room, and I had a lot of help from the trainers here, and the hardest part is actually when you're 100% back into soccer and trying to get back to where you were before. And I kind of expected myself to be there at first, and then it was pretty draining to realize that I wasn't. So this season was pretty tough, but once I started playing more, I got the hang of it, and the team's just so supportive anyway. So that was my recovery. So.
Did you have to kind of adhere to a strict day-to-day schedule to kind of get yourself better?
Yeah, I had to do my physical therapy every single day, and I had to visit the trainers, and I had to ice, and I have to do all this stuff to get where I want to be, and I think I had the motivation to do it because I miss soccer so much. That's how I came back so fast, and that's how I played. I had a decent season this year, so yeah, I had a pretty strict schedule I had to stick to.
Where do you see the team going in the next couple of years, and how do you see yourself contributing to the team?
I think it's only up from where we were last season for our team. We had a tough season, but everyone saw that, and it made us all work harder. And we just want to, next year our goal is playoffs. And we want to go far in playoffs and, of course, beat Plymouth. And I think just last season motivated us all to work harder. We've also got a great incoming class. Next year we've got about, I think, 10. And
wow.
It's just going to make it a lot more competitive on our team. And I'm hoping at least I'll start playing more of a striker role. Scoring was kind of a thing that I did in high school. I was the top scorer for D3 for our division, and last year I didn't score as much, but that's my goal, and I'm hoping to that was also an issue we had last year, was just lack of scoring, so that's what I'm hoping to contribute to the team.
It's interesting that you say that, because I've always found it interesting how people can go from scoring a lot, you said that you were top scorer in D3 for women's soccer. What do you have to do differently when you can't score as much? Do you focus a little bit more on defense? What is different from you in high school to now?
Yeah, I think I am playing a different position in high school. I was an attacking mid, but I think now it's a lot more competitive than it was in high school. I mean, in club it was pretty competitive, but this is it's another level. Everyone's going hard, they're throwing themselves into the ball, and a lot of what I have to contribute if I'm not getting the ball to my feet or I'm not scoring is my movement off the ball. So how that contributes to where other people on the field goes, who opens up space and stuff like that to create passes for other people. So.
What do you love most of being on a team, and what separates the team that you're surrounded by now from other teams that you've had in the past?
Yeah, my favorite part about being on a team is just you have a family, basically. And that's kind of what everyone will say, oh my gosh, my team is my family. But at Keene, it really is for us. I spend pretty much all my time with the girls on the soccer team. I have friends outside, but they're just I always have their support, and I love that. And I think it plays a big part in how you play on the field too, is we're all just best friends. So I really love that aspect of being here, specifically on this team too. So.
Allison, thank you so much for sitting with me and joining me.
Thank
It was really great. Be sure to join us back here next week where we take another deep dive into sports here at Keene State. I'm your host, JJ LeBlanc. See you next time.